Check what I found. Our cucumber is starting to really yield cucumbers. Our cucumbers are ready to be put on the ground. I'll be using these two long narrow patches for the cucumbers, and as you can see, I already have my cucumbers. I just need to dunk them in water. I have my compost, and I'm going to start by cleaning these beds, because as you can see, there is small weeds that have come up due to rain. So we are going to clean this bed and put down the seedlings. The idea also is to actually put up a trellis whilst they are still very small, and yeah, that's basically what I'll be doing with this bed. Cucumbers are nicely planted on the ground, and what I am going to do now is, just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to put a chicken mesh wire on top, just so that the seedlings don't get attacked by the birds or anything else, at least up until they gain their strength. Okay, it has been 3 weeks now. Let's just have a quick update on the cucumber. This whole bed here, as you can see, this one, and all the way through to the white pole there is the cucumber. I've already started cleaning the weeds there, however, and I just like literally a few minutes ago took out the protective structure that I placed here. And what I'm noticing is these guys have really grown, and as you can see, even the weeds on the sides are massive. So the reason why I actually took out the protective structure, first of all, is I actually noticed that it was starting to actually bend my cucumber. As you can see, this guy is like literally falling to the side, and this one I just like literally just anchored into the first part of the twine, this one as well. So clearly you can see these guys are starting to grow tall, and the reason why I actually did that was, if you can see the stem, before it was actually just bending. It was starting to bend because the protective structure was like sitting like that, so it was bending this whole stem. So that's the main reason why I actually decided to take the protective structure out. And besides, these guys have really stood the test of time. I think they have grown very nice. They are now almost at the length of the first twine, so they are now going to twine themselves going up. As you can see, this is the second one. This is the second one. This is the third one going up. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be clearing the patch. And the nice thing about it this time around, as you can remember when I was first working with this patch, the weeds were so tiny. So now I'm going to actually have this patch nicely cleaned, and as you can see, it's like literally so nice and easy, because now the weeds have overgrown and it's much easier to actually take them out, unlike the other time when the weeds were still very tiny and I couldn't get to them, and it actually ended up taking almost the whole day for me to finish cleaning this small patch. So I'm quite happy. See, like literally I'm speaking to you guys here, and already I've like literally just cleaned half from this cucumber to this cucumber, then I'm gonna clean the other side. So yeah, it's been 3 weeks now, and our cucumber is nicely growing. I'm very chuffed and happy about that. So once I'm done with clearing out the weeds, I'm going to add a little bit more compost and some minerals, so that I will just boost and feed the cucumbers. All right. Okay, Our cucumber patch is nice and clean now. Let me just stand here. There we are, very nice and clean. I've also added more compost. Then I would put a fertilizer probably in the next coming 3 days. So let's just nicely water this guy and call it quits for the cucumber. Okay, I'm standing nice and steady now. We are here for this guy. Oh, you know what? I'll give you an update on everything. And we are here for cucumber, guys. We are here for cucumber. I trellised this guy yesterday. While I was trellising this guy, check what I found. Check what I found. Our cucumber is starting to really yield cucumbers. Okay, this guy is still not growing. I don't know what's the story, but I am just so excited. Where's the other two? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. There was another one that I saw. Where is it? Cucumber, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I actually saw another one from this range. Anaman, it was not that one, was it? Okay, in any case, there is this one beautifully doing its thing. That's the first one that I showed you. I'm trellising these guys up now. As you can see, I just balanced him with this one leaf and trellised to go up now. Same here. Just make sure that when you knot this, you don't suffocate the plant. Okay, it's just a nice knot and it's going up as well, up the trellis. And look at how beautiful these flowers are. This is amazing stuff. Okay, this guy as well, I just trellised, but then it's doing its own thing, but I'm not worried. I'm just letting it be. And this one as well, as you can see, going sideways, but then at the very same time going up. So we happy. And then here's that cucumber I was meaning to show you and I couldn't see. There we are, you see that? And these are the beautiful flowers. And I've trellised this guy as well. Not really trellised, but then just knotted just around here. As you can see, it's not affecting the stem at all. As you can see, right? It's not affecting the stem at all. It's just making sure it's staying in this position. And then there's that other one that I showed you. So there's about 3 of these guys that have come through. This was the first one that actually started growing, and as you can see, we just passed the first trellis line. We just over the second trellis line, and we're going for the third one, which is this one. This one as well is just over the second one. So definitely these guys are starting to go up. All right, guys, I do not know what is happening with the cucumber, but the cucumber is cucumbing. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. I actually took out the first 3 already, and seemingly it is just thriving. As you can see, there is one in here. Let's just There we are. There's one in here that is coming through. Okay, I still need to trellis the cucumber to go up, because as you can see, most of them are still on the bottom. There we are. There's one there. There's another one here. Okay, I don't know what's happening with this one. At least now this one is climbing up. It's not on the ground. And we have another one coming through here. So yeah, the cucumbers are nicely coming through, and however the leaves are scorching, but then the leaves on top are doing their thing. Oh, look how nice. There's one on top. And you see, we need to just make sure that this guy climbs up, and we work on this guy as well to not move on the ground but also climb up. As you can see, she's already tied herself to the tomato. So yes, I am clearing out the weeds, but then at the very same time just working on each patch at a time to see what I can figure out. And then as you can see, this flower, this is from my cucumber, and the cucumber is literally encroaching. Do you see that vine there? That's the cucumber encroaching into the space. So we're gonna sort that out. Here's another one. It's like literally hanging on to the next patch, of which we need to move up. And here's another one. So it's more of just getting everyone to be situated where they're supposed to be and clearing out the weeds. And we have broccoli here. It really did its best to try and survive the birds, the weeds, and everything else in between. So okay, am I in a shot? Let's see. Yes, I am. I have here organic plant food, but then it's in liquid form, and I have some mineral salts as well. Initially I thought I would put compost on the cucumber, but it seems like the compost is still compost. Seems like the compost is still very nice and healthy. So we're just going to supplement water with some nutrients. So I'm adding 2 cupfuls of this plant food, and 5 liters of water, and these are mineral salts. So nice heap spoons, about 2 of those. The nice thing about this is that immediately it gets in the water, it just dissolves. After so much stress that I put on the cucumbers today, I just want to give them some love. So stir it nicely, and yeah, I'm gonna feed our cucumber. The ground has been nicely weeded, and the cucumber is like now nicely trellised. So as you can see, just adding a little bit of nutrients to just give it some love and some food. And voila, there we are. Let's just go a little bit so that I show you what I did. So I basically took that, guys, from the ground. As you can see, we still have a few cucumbers that are still on the ground, but then at least this one is now standing instead of just sitting on the ground. It's like literally now standing. It's just this one that is sitting on the ground, but as you can see, these guys are like now literally nicely climbing up the twine. This one I managed to actually take it off the ground altogether. There is another one coming through here, which is quite nice, and it is also nicely going up the twine. There is another one here, yeah, and here we are. This is that sickly, I wouldn't say sickly, but then it's taking its own sweet time, because as you can see, there is a tiny cucumber that is forming here, but then for some reason it's very tiny. However, it is showing signs of life as well. And this guy is also just nicely hanging and going up the twine. And as you can see, there is more fruits coming up. We're going up, 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 up. They are actually now at the last twine. Here we are. As soon as they come here, they can just climb back down. I'm okay with that. And I actually cut out some of the leaves just to encourage more growth. And this is another one that is still on the ground, but then at least now the plants are literally off the ground altogether. As you can see, they are nicely climbing up the twines. Look at that. So this is the update on our cucumber. This is the one that has about 5 plants, and then that's the different variety which has 2 plants. And yeah, the challenge also that I'm seeing is my trellis is bending. I see my trellis is bending because now there is weight, and there's still going to be more weight, because as the cucumbers grow, they just are going to weigh down this whole structure. But then for now, I'm just happy that we managed to take off the cucumber vines from the ground so they can nicely go up. And tomorrow we look for something else to do. Chances are we will definitely start working on the tomatoes. What I'll be doing now is just watering them and giving them I'll actually give them plant food as soon as I'm done with trellising them up, because as you can see, they are like literally now becoming heavy on the stalks and the plants are falling to the ground. But then yeah, the whole idea of today's video was to show you the progress report. Progress report. I think I'm in the office here. Was to show you progress on our cucumbers, and I'm just so chuffed that I finally managed to get them on the twines and climbing up the trellis. All right. All right, it's the morning after, and we are just here to monitor and see if our cucumber are mad at us or they are thriving. And by the looks of things, they seem to be taking on to the trellising. Very nice, very nice. The flowers are still nice and open, just to show that they are quite happy. So yeah, this is a visitor to the space. How amazing. So yeah, we are concluding this video for now, and cucumbers are nicely nestled. Okay.